Hello students, today we will do a new chapter which is called the data structure. The AI chapter need some programming in Python using the data structure. So it's better to finish the programming through data structure chapter, and then we will go back to the artificial intelligence last part which need Python programming. So in this unit, we will learn Python's module NumPy, and by using NumPy, we will create some data structure in Python, and it will help us to solve many of the problems. In this chapter, we will see some terms: data structure, arrays, data frames, index, row, column, append, header. So as we go along, we will learn these terms. By the end of the class today, we will check again how many terms we have understood today. For example, from the grade 9 Python, we all know that what is variable, how to store information in a variable. So for example, if you want to store the name of a student in the class, grade 10 class, so you have to create, for example, if you have 25 students in the class, then you have to create 5 variables: student 1, student 2, student 3, student 4, student 5, or till 25. And if you want to print these 25 students, you have to write 25 prints command. This way of creating the student's name and printing, it's not efficient because you have to do too much coding, and it leads to typing mistakes, and it takes more times. So let's see a more efficient way of storing the information in the Python, and this way is called the data structure. Data structure is the format to group selected values in one type of a structure, and it is called data structure. For example, if I want to store all the students of class grade 10, I have an option to create a data structure with the name students and put all the values of the students in one data structure. Instead of creating 5 variables and putting the 5 names and then printing the 5 times their names, there's more efficient ways to create a data structure, and in this data structure we group all the names together in one line. Okay, and if you want to print it, you can print with one command. It will print all the 5 names. So this table is the way the data is stored in the data structure. Every data element has an index value. You all have learned in the list and applied programming in Python that each value in the list has a index number associated with it. Similarly, in data structure, we have an index value start from 0. So Ahmed has the 0 index value, Ali has the 1, and Fatma 2, and so on. So this data structure is the simplest data structure. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 columns and 1 rows. 1 row which is a student name. If I want to store this data structure in the Python, how can we do that? But before going to code it in Python, let's see some advantages of using data structure as compared to the normal variable storing the value. See, in data structure, we can create a structure with one name and then giving a list of value. On the other hand, if I want to create variable, I have to create 3 names, 3 variables. So the syntax of data structure is shorter. See, we have to write in one line only. And the variables, we have to use a longer syntax, more lines of code we have to type. Organization also, their data structure is more organized. These variables are separated. Readability in data structure, it's easy to read. We can read in one line that this is the name of the data structure and these are the value. While this is hard to read. For example, if I have 10 variables, I have to go through 10 lines and their names. So this way is more easier and more it has more benefit as compared to creating it with variables, single variables. Now in the next video we will see how to write the Python code using the NumPy library to create data structure.